Introduction to simple interest. Simple interest is the interest calculated on the original amount of money that is invested or borrowed for the entire period. The amount of interest due at the end of term. Next, the three items that must be considered while calculating some simple interest is the principal, rate of interest, and the time of investment or loan. Lastly, the amount of money invested or borrowed is called the principal. Problem statement of simple interest. Anis wants to open a bakery, but she doesn't have enough money. So, Anis wants to borrow RM10,000 from bank. However, Anis confused to choose between Bank H or Bank I. For Bank H, they charge a rate of 7.5% for 15 months, while for Bank I, they charge a rate of 8% for 14 months. So for these cases, Anis wants to know which bank is worth borrowing from by calculating the total amount of interest charged and the amount she has to pay back.
Okay, now let me explain about the method of the simple interest. We have two methods that can be used. The first method is I equal to PRT. I is interest amount in RM, P is principal in RM, R is rate of simple interest in percent, T is period investment or loan in years, and S is simple amount in RM. The second method is method of simple amount. S equal to P plus I, S equal to P plus PRT, hence S equal to P in bracket 1 plus RT. This is the difference between Bank H and Bank I. The rate of simple interest for Bank H is 7.5% and for Bank I is 8%. For loan, for Bank H is 15 months and for Bank I is 14 months. So now, I will discuss about the Bank H first. For get the amount of interest, we use I equal to PRT. So, we have to find I and then substitute the value of P, R, and T. 10,000 multiplied with 0.075 and also multiply with 1.25. So, we get the answer which is RM 937 and 50 cents. For now the amount that Anis has to pay back for Bank H, we use the method S equal to P in bracket 1 plus RT. We should calculate the number on the bracket first, which is 0.075 multiplied with 1.25. Then, the answer that we get should plus with 1. The sum is 1.0938 and directly we multiply with 10,000. Finally, the amount that Anis has to pay back for Bank H is RM 10,937 and 50 cents. Then, for Bank I, we use the same step like before. To find the amount of interest charge, we use the method I equal to PRT. So, we have to find I and then substitute the value of P, R, and T. 10,000 multiplied with 0.08 and also multiply with 1.17. And the answer is RM 936. For now the amount that Anis has to pay back for Bank I, we use method S equal to P in bracket 1 plus RT. We should calculate the number on the bracket first, which is 0.08 multiplied with 1.17. Then the answer that we get should plus with 1. The sum is 1.0936 and directly we multiply with 10,000. So, the amount that Anis has to pay back for Bank I is RM 10,936.
Conclusion for problem statement. For Bank H, the amount of interest charge is RM 937 and 50 cents, and she has to pay RM 10,937 and 50 cents. While for Bank I, the amount of interest charge is RM 936 and she has to pay back RM 10,936. So by this, we can see that Bank I is a correct choice because the interest charge of Bank I is lowest than Bank H. Now, we're going to talk about the whole conclusion for simple interest. This topic is used a common method of managing interest where interest is either paid or paid out as it is generated rather than compounding. Simple interest is methods are often used for short-term loans such as personal loans, car loans, and so on.
So for the next subtopic is compound interest. What is compound interest? Compound interest is interest upon interest, where interest is added to the principal and the whole principal plus interest in bracket is treated as the new principal. The interest itself earn interest during the next time period for computing interest. And for the last one, for the introduction for compound interest is the final sum at the end of period of borrowing is called compound amount. For the problem statement in this subtopic is Nina want to invest RM 25,000 in ASBN on fixed deposit. ASBN offer interest of 13% compound every 4 months for 3 years. After that, Nina want to know the total amount will be obtained after 3 years. On the other hand, she also want to know the amount of the interest earned that ASBN offer. So this subtopic have three formula. First, S equal P 1 plus I in bracket, and for the second is S equal 1 plus K over M in bracket and power of MT. And for the last formula is I equal S minus P. So I stand for rate per interest, N stand for not of interest period, K stand for annual interest rate, M stand for compound frequency, I stand for amount of interest, P stand for principal amount, S stand for compound amount, and for the last one is T stand for period of investment. For this subtopic have two methods of important terms. The first one is original principal, stand for P. Original principal is the amount of loan or deposit, and for the second one is frequency of conversion, stand for M. Frequency of conversion is the number of time interest is calculated in a year.
Next, we have conversion period or interest period. This topic has 6 time period that we need to know. So the first one is compound annually. The interest is calculated on balance once a year. The frequency M equals 1. Next, we have compound semi-annually. The interest is calculated on balance every 6 months or 1 year. The frequency M equals 2. Thirdly, we have compound quarterly. The interest is calculated on balance every 3 months or quarter year. The frequency M equals to 4. Fourth, compound monthly. The interest is calculated on balance every month. The frequency M equals to 12. Fifth, compound every 2 months. The interest is calculated on balance every 2 months. The frequency M equals to 6. And the last one, compound every 4 months. The interest is calculated on balance every 4 months. The frequency M equals to 3. Rate per interest periods.
S equal RM 35,000 14649 in bracket, and we will multiply with 25,000 and we will get S equal RM 39.62250. So for the amount of the interest earned that ASBN offer is we will use I equal S minus P formula, and for the I equal 36,000 6022.15 minus 25,000, and we will get I equal RM 11,000 122.15.
For the calculation part, to sum up, SBN offering Nina interest of 30% compounded every 4 months for 3 years. This made Nina gain the benefits, which is she earns 11,622.5 ringgit from what she invests. Compound interest causes your wealth to grow faster. It makes sum of money grow at a faster rate than simple interest because you will earn returns on the money you invest. Compound interest also better for us if we are saving money in an account or being repaid for a loan. Compounding can create a snowball effect as the original investment plus the income earned from those investments grow together.